What's up, guys? This is Joe, otherwise known as Catching BTC on Twitter. This is Bitcoin Watch number 2, where I do technical and fundamental analysis on Bitcoin's price action, as well as set price targets and expectations for the future. So let's jump right in. So here I have a fresh chart of Bitcoin USD or XBT inverse perpetual swap contract. If you want to know what that is, I suggest you Google it, or go on the BitMEX FAQs. So I've left these trend lines in just for reference when we come back to them later. So I'm just going to put some basic Fibonacci levels in from the high in December to the low in the next December, just to give us a broad overview of some price levels to look at. So alongside those fib levels, we're just going to put a retracement in here. And retracement from here to the 6,000. If you're in the group, you would have seen we called this perfectly. I stocked up on a lot of longs here. Woke up 12% up. I went over it in the last Bitcoin Watch video. It was a nice trade. So just done a retracement. Well, we're looking for the extensions from this retracement here. So from here to here, we've done that. So we can sort of see where people are looking to take profits, and algos might be looking to take profits. So the closest Fibonacci confluence is the 382 here, and this is sitting around 9,500. But we also have in this 1,500 we had the 1.618 Fibonacci extension. We also have sell pressure from this trend line that's been heavily respected over the past 3 years. So, in my opinion, I expect a reaction to happen here. But the market is quite strong, so we may be looking for a break above. Really, I don't expect us to see 10,000. Honestly, obviously it'd be nice if we did. I'm not, the more expensive Bitcoin, the better for me and anyone that's bag holding. But I'd be happier if we sold off around 9.5 to 9.7. Had a little retracement back down to the lower 7Ks and looked stock up on some more longs there. But if we're targeting a short area here, let's start at the 1.618. So we wouldn't really be looking to get in until sort of around the 1.618, which here ends up with the 382. So I'm going to draw, first entry really you want to be looking at 9,500, and not any earlier than that. And then your last entry really looking at, for me, I'd have to say 9.910K, but I probably wouldn't be getting in that high anyway. But it's good to divide your orders and you average in and you get the best price possible. So as far as a short position goes, I'll be looking to take some profits here, because this, it could be the top of this run. Anything can happen. I don't know how long we're going to be retracing for, so I'm going to take profits here. I'm also going to take a small leverage short. I'm going to have my stop just above 10, I think it was 10.2K I was looking at. Yeah, I was looking at just about here. It was about 10.4, 10.2K. And I was looking, it's probably a bit smaller. Let me go back over it in a sec. So ideally, I was looking for a next retracement and just get the some trend lines in. It's probably quite hard to plot this, and it's kind of raw. Alright, Dave, so I'm just going to stick some moving averages in as well to give us a good example of what to look at, and some strong trend support that comes in from the moving averages. So if we look on this time frame, I'd be ideally looking to go short here, and then as far as retracements go, I'd imagine quite a hefty reaction off this downtrend from the past. It's respected here. It's clearly become quite a strong resistance, so I expect some bounce off here. But long term, some retracement type price levels I'd be interested in looking for would most likely be a test of the 100 moving average or the 50 moving average. I'm hoping that by the time we've traded up here and we spent time ranging in this sort of price level and accumulating, and if we do break through, we do break through, but hopefully we don't and we sell off here. I'd be looking for these moving averages to be a bit higher up. We've just started to get quite a steep gradient on them. I'd be looking for them to come up here and sort of slow down. And we've also got this uptrend support here. It's the first sort of uptrend support for that parabolic move up we've had to 9K. So this is quite a strong support, and this looks like by the time we've got here and we traded back down here, it looks like we're going to have support from definitely the 50 moving average. We definitely have the 50 moving average having support for us, and it's looking like the 100 moving average will be in play, which is a very strong support, trend support. You can see tests here. You can see tests here in 2017. And then we get a test of the 50 MA. So once we're in a strong uptrend and we're going quite parabolic, we're going to be looking for 50 MA support. But now, I still think we've only just broken out of this bear market. We've only just had some nice, strong, parabolic Bitcoin moves. And so I'd really be looking at the 100 moving average to enter. If we touch the 200, even better. I'd be stocking on the 200, but I really doubt we will. I think we'll end up on this trend line. If I'm honest, I don't think we'll go as low as last time. I think we were testing about 7.2 to 7K. That's where I'll be looking to enter. But I will also, if I had a definitive position where I'd tell you guys where to be looking to get in, it would be, you've got the 7K psychological level, you've got the 236 here, got a nice strong liquidity pool. This is where, I think we'll probably end up. This sort of price range here from 7K to 6.8. So that's where I do. Let me change the color of this. So this is where I'd be looking to get in, and again, I'm going to play this range. So if I get in here on a leverage long, I'll be looking to take profits at this high here. And I'm looking to close out a significant amount of my long-term position at 11,800. We've got this fib confidence here, and from just experiencing the 11,800 handle, every time we've touched 11,800, well, 12K to 11,800, the reaction has just been significant, really significantly strong. And if you're trading it, it's the real first parabolic downtrend move we've had, off this huge sell-off in December. We come back up to retest this price level, and this was the price level we rejected at. So in my opinion, this is really going to have a strong action. So I think we will have a retracement here. I don't think it's going to be anything significant. I think, just a touch back down to 7K, 7.2K, sort of similar looking to this. Just touch back down here, touch that trend line and start to trend back up again. And I don't think there's going to be a range or parabolic move, and until we broke past 11,800. I don't think 20K is even in conversation until 11,800 has been broken. So I'm gonna look to enter short at the 11,800 handle. I'm gonna be very conservative and taking profits on this short coming up at 9.7 because we are trending upwards, and it's a very strong trend upwards, and it's Bitcoin. If you understand the fundamentals, you understand why it's going up. So I am looking to be conservative on short taking profits on this trade. So we're just going to zoom in on the small time frame and have a look at the price action on the close time frame. I'm just going to go into the 30 minutes and look what this is saying. So we've got that trend line support coming up here. You can see that quite obviously. And when we were in this triangle, I was actually calling for the group. I'd take two buyers. I had a buy order here, and I had a buy order down here. It's sort of where I'm looking to get in now. I'm still looking to get in. And it didn't even test this second buy zone. It didn't even touch it. It tested this first buy zone, and the buying pressure was strong enough for it to just break through this triangle resistance, this down resistance up here, and it blasted through. It didn't even fill. I only got filled in half my position, but obviously I'm so happy with that. But I still think it's not going to be enough buyer liquidity to push us past this price handle up here above 10k. I really think one last test of this price level will confirm direction and just give us that extra boost in the positive price direction. So we take, so I'm just going to look at some Fibonacci extensions from recent stuff. So we take the top of here down to here, we see in this land as well where we're looking to go short. So that's also quite handy. I mean, there's not much to say. We'll take these moving average off here, but there's a nice, every single bear market has formed this triangle. This triangle, after this first parabolic move, it always forms this triangle, sitting at a very important resistance. 8.3 was a very important resistance, but the trend is strong enough to break it. So really what I expect to see is an actual larger triangle formed, sitting at the 11,800 price handle when we eventually break out. I expect us to be ranging there for a while, because I think it takes a while for mainstream media to really pick up, and just normal people to pick up. Like, obviously we're in from 3K because we're the smart investors. We know why Bitcoin's going up, so it's easy for us to take positions at 3K. But the retail investors, this is brand new price discovery. This is, it's just hitting headlines. So it's not really going to settle in the mainstream media's minds until we've sort of been trading above 10K for quite a while. And that's when I think the first move after 10K is when we're going to see some real fear of missing out buying. And that's where I'm going to be looking to take profits, because the next parabolic move, basically above 11,800, is where we're looking to take profits, and I think we'll be set for a big retracement there. But as far as now goes, I'm just playing the simple range, this buy and sell zone here, and I'll be looking to get in here and take a small short position here. So that was Bitcoin Watch. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you on the next one.